Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. This is the first episode being recorded after the vacation, even though chronologically the episode that went up early. Anyway, hello, Cranberry. Or who are you today?
Today I am Giorgio Vasari.
It sounds
I
like a
feel like I've
JoJo
already.
character.
A, yes, you're right. B, I thought I already had a Giorgio, but then I looked and I had I think a Filippo before
Ah,
this. Or maybe wait, is this Tidion? Is his first name Giorgio as well? Hold on.
no,
I had this guy at one point. No, his name is Tiziano, not Giorgio. Okay, you know what? I'm fucking sick of these Italian guys. When can I go back to being rappers?
you can go back to being rappers if you want. And what
No,
I'm
I am
realizing,
committed for a while,
I
so
mean,
not yet, but
I at the outset of this gag, I was very excited for it, and what I've realized now on like week
you
10.
hate art.
Yeah, that one of the things that I've realized is that I do hate art. But the other thing that I've realized is that all of these Renaissance painters, at the end of the day, their names all blend together in my head and they all look very similar. So like I haven't retained anything. But sometime in the future maybe I'll see one of the paintings that you've pointed out and I'll go, "Oh yeah, I've seen this somewhere before." But like none of this information is sticking.
It also doesn't help that like they only ever draw two things. It's either Venus naked or Jesus. It's
Yeah.
really it's really like a limited frame of reference for these paintings.
Yeah, that's true.
Although Giorgio's most famous painting, according to Google, is Six Tuscan Poets, which are just six dudes hanging. Which is
60
that's art I can get behind.
six Tuscan poets. No, the six dudes just hanging.
I mean,
Huh?
one of them could be Jesus for all I know, but as far as I can tell, it's just six dudes.
Jesus is probably off to the side.
He's
He's
probably
like,
bringing someone back to life
yeah, he's like
off
walking on
screen.
water or whatever.
Mhm.
You ready to play Monster Train?
I am prepared.
It has been a week. It is the longest I've gone without playing Monster Train. So,
How'd it feel?
it's the same. I don't know.
Okay.
It didn't really feel any different, I'll be honest. I was expecting it to be like, oh, wow, this is so nice and relaxing. But it's just like, yeah, whatever.
I actually haven't, inquired too much about it, but how was your vacation overall?
It was fine. It's weird because I realize that I live in the moment to an extreme degree where it's just like I woke up one of the mornings and I went, "Yo, where am I? Like what was I doing before this?" You know, I just had like I had a weird moment of realization of like, "Damn, I'm like I
You had like an existential epiphany sort of thing?
yeah, sort of, right? It was real weird and then I just went, I'm just going to get up and get over it. I don't care." But it was
Cool,
nice.
cool.
It's good to see my family after not seeing them for like a year and a half or so. I went in 2019, so it was at least a full year. You know, I used to go twice a year every year, so
Hmm.
yeah, it was good overall.
I
A
did
lot
I
of
did nothing. I played Monster Train while you were gone.
yeah, I did
I
catch.
yep, I finished the all the crowns too. So
Ah,
that's sweet.
nice.
Yep. Got that done.
Congratulations.
I have no purpose in life now, I feel like, because now it's just like, what do I do in this game? There is
Extra
extra challenges,
challenges.
but like,
Mm-hmm.
and they've been fun. I've done a couple of them so far via YouTube. The that hef thumbnail,
Mm-hmm.
which by
Mm-hmm.
the way is my plug for today. Probably that hef video.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good thumbnail.
Pretty good thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't think I've told you this yet, boy. So it's not a big reveal because it'll happen before this video actually uploads, I think, or about the same day. I
Mm-hmm.
have a new just general thumbnail. I got an updated
Oh,
a new all-purpose thumbnail.
okay, okay.
So that's pretty exciting too. I got a lot going on.
You want to just play random today?
Yeah, I think we're good
Yeah.
with that, right? Like I don't
Yeah.
know. Do you want to do anything else? You want to maybe add a rotation in here or
No,
something? Like
I just wanted to offer it up. You ever think about how if we were to do a rotation, it is likely that by the time we finish a rotation in this series, the next DLC might be announced?
wow, I didn't think of that, but you are right, huh? It's like 6 episodes or 6 weeks
It's 12
to do
weeks
one
because
rotation.
Exiles too.
Oh, I was just doing like the clans in general. That's a good point though. Yeah, we got the Exile boys as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
What I've been thinking, because I've been thinking, a little sneak peek for the people who watch the intro. I'm probably going to end up moving away from streaming Monster Train for a while because of other games I want to play. So,
Well, you got Subnautica.
mm-hmm.
Maybe
Griftlands
if the
releases.
Griftlands thing, if the
Mhm.
Griftlands thing goes really well, maybe you want to keep doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that game either way, and that'll be a YouTuber as well. The game comes out on the
Mhm.
1st, so I'm gonna play some of that. But
Okay.
so what I was thinking, and I brought this up for a reason. Next week I might want to play an expert challenge here. If I
Oh,
might
like
end up,
in the co-op series, you mean?
yeah, I might end up
Oh.
pivoting the main YouTube series to expert challenges because people wanted to see them, and
Oh.
I'm like, I'll get over it.
Okay.
But this week, I didn't sleep as long as I would have liked to and got a headache, and generally I feel a little unwell after being on a plane, so I'm ready to just knock out a low effort normal video.
Not a big plane fan.
No, I hate flying. Absolutely hate it.
It doesn't bother me too much. The only thing I don't like about it is that if it's like a later flight, I can't fall asleep like in a seated position like that really very
Yeah.
well. So I'll be up the whole time.
Yeah, and it's just like, God, I can't do anything.
Mhm.
I also when I was younger, I used to have a bunch of games on my phone, but now I do not. Like the only thing that I have to do if I'm awake is Sudoku. It's like actually
You don't
the only entertainment thing that I can do offline on my phone.
you don't have the chess.com app installed there? I don't think we talked about it in a while, but that's something I usually do to pass the time. Play a little chess.
I do not. I should download chess.com app.
Yeah, it's nice. You get some puzzles in there.
Okay. All right, let's play Monster Train. That was six and a
Okay.
half minutes for the intro squad.
Respectable,
Yeah,
I
I
think.
can get behind that. Uh, yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll have a link in the description for Cranberry stuff as well. He got a video plug in there. You should check out that thumbnail because it is,
Yeah.
yeah,
The episode 2 is actually a pretty good one too. It's a really I don't know if you watched that one, but it's just Hef.
it's just her.
Like I run so the challenge is the truer challenge where it's or the
Mm-hmm.
truer champ
Oh
challenge where
yeah.
it's like Hef and you get Wingmaker.
Mm-hmm.
And the only unit I use, I gave her an infusion, but it was just Hef the
Yeah.
whole run.
I mean, if she tramples, she can just slap, I suppose.
Yeah,
Seems pretty good.
it's just hard to get her bulky enough to slap, but she slapped.
Yeah, I mean, units with trample, right?
Mhm.
All right. We have Pushback Talos, Failure Arcus, Chase Seraph. We got Bounding Echoes, Mind Collapse, and Soul Crushing Guilt. We're Chef and Umbra default. This won't be as bad as last week's Chef run. I don't think anything could be.
How dare you?
That run was really bad.
The run I recorded today was this exact combo, but exiled Umbra instead. So it was
Mhm.
Plinks, and I did Reap Chef. I did Reap Chef, and I did who gorged? It was Crucible Warden.
That
It was
seems
Crucible
good.
Warden,
Did you
and
put the Warden in front of the Chef or on a different floor?
different floor.
Okay.
I had like a ton of morsel spikes, so I was just able to play top floor and not even like do normal gorges. I just purely gorged off of spikes.
So
What's up?
it doesn't seem bad. Just thinking about that one. I feel like Umbra, as a general rule, I feel like Umbra has trouble with hitting breakpoints with Gorge. Morsels are crazy, but Gorge units kind of suck if their name isn't Morsel made. You know.
Let me put it this way: I had 5 morsel spikes in the deck, I think, or 4 or 5.
Mhm.
I had 5 morsel spikes. I had with the Hell Pact.
Oh yeah.
At Hell
God.
Pact, I had two of the spikes were permafrosted. One of the permafrost spikes had value stone. One of them had twin stone. There was another
Yeah.
one that was just I think twin stoned and remove consumed on. Like
Yeah.
it was just I kid you not, it was just like 5 morsel spikes and him. And it was just like, okay, well, as long as I get 1 spike in the first 2 turns, I can play top floor and be fine. And I did.
Yeah.
So it was easy. And then Reef Chef did a good job of killing the backline in that fight too. And I may or may not have given him a damage shield morsel with a plus 18 spike.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good survivability plan. You got a lot better, I think, just with that little health buff, but I haven't gotten to play with it a ton.
I mean, I'm down just to replay it again. Like we run it back basically.
I would like to play Hardened Hull here. I gained a lot of respect for this artifact.
It makes eggs easier to hatch, obviously.
I think it might just make eggs broken. Like it might just make eggs ridiculously strong. I mean,
Yeah,
bogfly
you can
cocoon
plan
is
pretty.
nuts.
You can plan pretty reliably top floor with this, so you don't have to worry about the sweep killing them. As long as the eggs are bulky enough, and you have some sort of way to sustain them, it works pretty well. Or you can plan mid floor too, I guess, right? Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, this is the clan. The Wurmkin default has a line that is, in my opinion, as strong as like Morsel Maid or anything like that. It's the chef that gives attack to the floor plus Bogfly Cocoon. If you get those two things, I think you just free win the game.
Yeah, it's good.
And
And then you can even put like a bogfly infusion on the egg too, and then
yeah,
it's just like,
exactly. You get 6 Bogflies on
mhm.
the floor behind him, and they just ruin him. They ruin everything.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I mean,
I,
either way, I like Hell's Banners is good, but I'd rather go Hardened Hull here, I think. Just
yeah,
because,
sure,
I want to spice it up a little bit too.
I'm down.
We also have a good survivability card in Soul
Yeah,
Crushing Guilt.
guilt. I think I maybe underrated it a little bit when I first saw it, but it's pretty
Mm,
strong. Also,
yeah.
we whiffed on
Yeah, it's
the on
okay.
the chef. We can go. Do you want to go Infector to kind of like counteract the fact that we're not going for the we're not getting the thing, I guess, right? Like getting
Yeah,
the buff.
I think you can go either way here. I feel like these are the two boring versions, and you get to do a bunch of fun stuff with the other chef path. But
Mhm.
I'm also down to play Reap here.
Okay, yep.
I think
The worst
Harden.
case scenario, we can literally just do what I did before, and like he's on a separate floor, he's killing things, and then we can play the eggs on on like a top floor or whatever.
Yeah, I think that this chef, the Strike Gain Echo chef, I think he's the worst one.
I think he's the worst one, but if we're trying to do eggs, I think he's like he helps hatch the eggs faster, albeit
Yeah.
pretty slowly. But Decayer, he gets his reap damage stolen from the eggs if they're on the same floor. So
Yeah, I think I'm down to play Decayer though, because we should be able to hatch the eggs really quickly through Hardened Hull anyway here.
yeah,
Hardened Hull was the key component in my Reform Bogfly Cocoon strategy.
that sounds not fun.
It was pretty crazy, but I threw the run for fun. I don't want to take this money, do you?
Not really. No,
Yeah,
I think for this run to work, we're gonna take that Wurmkin banner, so we don't really need the money too desperately for unit upgrades.
Unitraft is fine.
Yeah, always. And this is like the safest one to take it against because we just play top floor and they'll
Yeah.
have 1 damage. Like absolute worst case scenario, we take what? One. Let's say 2, and then we take 5 pyre damage, right? Basically.
Yeah, something like that. But it should be a lot less because the existence of Chef.
Yeah, yeah.
Play it like this.
Like I don't know what universe where we take like that much pyre damage, but like it's gonna be pretty unlikely. I feel like.
Grab Collector. I don't know about you, but I find when I come back to a game after, like, it happened to me the most with Slay the Spire, or when I come back to a game like this, I usually feel myself doing a lot better on the first few runs. I don't know if you've ever taken a long break from a game like this and then come back to it.
Only
Have this
gotten worse for me.
experience. It's like, what I find is I come back to these games after all of that time, and my autopilot brain is broken, so I just have to actually think and play the game out.
Mhm.
I end up making less mistakes. We'll see if that's the case with Monster Train. I haven't taken a big break in a while. It's just an
I think it'll be
interesting
fine.
phenomena. I think that generally on this run, we're going to spend most of our time. There's really only 2 questions we need to answer. If we can find how we keep our boy alive. I should have killed these guys. It doesn't matter.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, Reap doesn't trigger until end of combat, but he's strong anyway. But if we find an answer to how do we keep the chef alive, he should mostly just solo everything for us, and then we answer Relentless in some way.
Mhm.
I'd like to see Mind Jacks on this run.
Okay.
I don't hate Echo Snare.
Yeah, 0 cost infused card is pretty good with Reap Chef, so I'm down with it too. Shelter is good with the
Yeah.
Bogfly plan.
Actually, yeah,
But
maybe. I kind of want to play Shelter actually, because Double Stack Shelter is a card we could maybe. It's a weird one though, because if we don't find, I haven't played a run with regular Wurmkin where Shelter was a good enough survivability plan, is what I'm trying to say, without like starting with it.
I've had times where I've just like lucked into getting like a cool a cool Wurmkin etching loop, and Shelter is like the survivability plan for that. That obviously works better with Echo Right, but it still can work with default Wurmkin.
I'm down
Obviously
to,
not as good though.
I'm down to give it a try because Echo Snare is fine, but I feel like this is like taking Sting over something like Steel Enhancer kinda. This isn't bad, but this might just end up being better.
It could also end up being worthless, but I do agree that it has a lot higher upside, so I'm down to take it.
Yeah, I think I want to try it for that reason.
Yeah.
Play Perils. It's infused.
Yeah, seems fine. Let's go Ember Drain.
Oh, God.
Let's Ember Drain a Chrysalis. It won't even have to hatch. It'll just be so strong on its own. It'll win.
Oh man, you know what would have been really cool? We could if we had gone Strike, Gain, Echo, Chef, and then we just picked up like 15 Furnace taps.
Oh, that would have been really cool. Get like a Glug Slider.
Yeah. Glug Cider? Sure, Glug Cider.
Yeah, because he heals for each inspiration.
Oh my god, that sounds horrible.
That sounds great. Shut up. Stop.
The alternative pick here to Perils. I'm taking Perils here and I'm going, yeah, I mean, it's better than nothing, right? It's like fine. Prismal Dust saved one of my runs recently where I was like, yeah, I should probably take Prismal Dust because it's usually a good choice, and then it just came out of the dark and saved my run.
That's how I feel about Immortal Trade. Like, I've had times where it saved me against Daedalus where I was going to lose.
Yeah.
So...
I had Prismal Dust come in and save me on, Trample Boss, where I was just like, oh, I do not have survivability
Oh,
for this.
that's kind of funny. I guess it was like a sort of thing where if your front line was kind of flimsy, so it would have just immediately killed the back line too.
Yeah, but I had scaling in floating combat super well, so I was on the later combats. It was a lot easier. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was something like that. I want to go Prismal Dust here. Actually, I've changed my mind. Fuck Perils of Production.
Rude.
It's weird though because Perils is good. This is a tough choice. I think this is one of the harder choices here.
It's not great if we're trying to go eggs because the rage does fall off when they hatch, but also they hatch pretty quickly. So I don't know how important that is. Also, if we're trying to do eggs, only one of the flies gets the buff from Perils.
Yeah, let's just go Prismal.
Okay.
It's easier.
What about Space Prism?
It's fine. Like Space Prism is absolutely fine, but it's not gonna win you the run, you know.
Yeah.
Bog Chrysalis is here.
If we were talking about doing eggs, it's a pretty good choice, I think. Are you thinking First of Kin instead for some weird reason?
I'm thinking Keeper of Echoes, actually.
For a different weird reason. Okay.
I mean,
walk me through it.
We're gonna be so with Chef. We just have to answer how we keep him alive and win Relentless. If we inspire enough, this unit will keep Chef alive and win Relentless. Basically, is what I'm thinking. It like on paper, I feel like this run wins, and then every time I play it, it loses somewhere around floor 7. Is what I find.
The Keeper of Echoes run or the Bog Chrysalis run?
The Keeper of Echoes run. Like, Bog Chrysalis is okay, but it doesn't really change our run's makeup. We're still sitting here going, how are we keeping Chef alive? And the answer
I mean, I feel like we, you know how we can keep Chef alive if we really wanted to? Slap a quick on that Bog Chrysalis. Put it behind Chef. We'll hatch it pretty quickly, so it's not that big of a deal that it steals the Wreath. Yeah. It only takes like 2 crystals.
I guess that's true. Maybe the Shelter as well. I'm down to go Bog Chrysalis. I think it's good.
I think we should, stick to our guns here, especially because we have the.
Yeah, I agree. I think with the Hardened Hull, I think without Hardened Hull, I would push a lot more for Keeper of Echoes here, but with Hardened Hull, I think Bog Chrysalis is good. Let's just go right because we have a unit, right?
We do have a unit. We could get some good upgrades for it right now. We could also look for an infusion. I would like to see the next ring to see what's going on down there. Oh, that's pretty sick. Yeah, we should go right then. Yeah, looking at that, we should definitely go. You want to go left?
Yeah, because we have a steel shop here.
Yeah, but don't you want 2 steel shops?
We could double up on it, I guess, and yeah, it's fine.
I personally prefer the double up here, but I don't know if you think that the double banner is more important. We can do that instead. But I think the fact that we get the unit from killing Daedalus as well, I feel like it means that we want to prioritize steel shops over the other ones. I think we prioritize steel shop over banner here because we get a free unit for killing the Ring 3 boss.
Yeah, I wanna look. I wanna look at what we want to put on the Bogfly Cocoon. And
Kenos Carapace is an okay choice.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
great, but it's like it's an okay infusion.
Yeah, like Kinho's Carapace or Keeper of Echoes both seem fine to me.
If we find
And
quick, First of Kin's always a cool one.
oh, these are good too. Specifically, Crucible Warden is pretty good because the damage shield goes on the
Oh
hatch
yeah,
ones. It's just like
that's pretty cool.
if we take Crucible Warden, we don't have to put plus 25 on the Bogfly Egg because we're really confident that it lives.
Hmm.
And then, Shadow Siege would actually be kind of sick.
Yeah,
You could hatch it.
I
You
agree.
just get some monster eggs. Okay.
How do you feel about Morsel Maid infusion onto it? Right, just get
Morsel
the hunger on
Maid?
it.
Uh,
Give it the hunger, and then just like try to play morsels to feed it while it's still in the back line.
yeah, sure, I guess.
I mean, you might think it's kind of funny, but like the raw stats on that
Yeah, I
egg
mean,
could make it pretty good.
yeah. The problem is I think it just hatches too quickly. Anyway, I'm down to go right. I think there's
That's
enough
actually
options.
a really fair point.
Yeah, I think there's enough options in Umbra that it's worth going right here.
Yeah, I think so too.
And my reasoning for going left was I was thinking the only infusions we would want were Wurmkin, but it's not the case. Oh, you want to do something fucked here?
You want to do infinite flies?
Oh my god, is this awful?
It's not
hatches-
amazing, but it hatches very quickly, so we'll get a lot of flies.
Oh my god, and then we get a we hold over cave in to combo.
I mean, we can look for it.
I
Listen,
hate
this series is all about doing fun shit. I'm down for it.
I'm not super interested in either of these infusions, are you? Like this one's
No.
okay, but the lifesteal is not really gonna be protective. I think we skip this pretty comfortably.
I agree.
Yeah,
I'm down to take the horde there too, for the record.
Yeah, sure, we may as well. Oh, Dawn Echo is sick. I love this.
Notice Stone doesn't do anything because we don't even have echo breaks. Yeah, I'm down for Dun Echo. Sure.
Mhm. Oh,
I mean,
is it terrible?
what if it's great?
I think it's awful. I think it's really bad.
Okay, the question is, what do we do with it, right?
Yeah,
What's our plan?
I think we just die. Oh my
Okay,
god,
well-
wait, no, I've got it. Wait, I've actually
You
got
the
it.
plan.
We
You got the plan.
Endless Bog Chrysalis with damage shield 3 infusion, or not infusion, damage to shield 3 on the upgrade path here. Then we use this to tank for the chef.
What?
Yeah, because like the problem is that the chef just dies, so we just have like what? We have like 6 damage shield every round from Bogflies in front of him.
What else are we doing though?
Reap.
How do we kill? We can't kill Divinity with just Reap though.
Yeah, but at the end of the combat, we can shift our Bogflies to the back.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I don't know if it would.
We need. They might not do enough damage though.
Yeah, we'll have to find a different scaling plan. I don't know. It's really weird, and it sounds kind of fun. I mean,
I'm down. I'm down for it. It does sound like a really cool way to tank for a unit.
Yeah, like it's
We just
okay.
need a actual plan for Relentless then.
Yeah, I mean, I think our plan for Relentless is like throw some sort of survivability infusion on these guys and then slap them top floor maybe. I don't know.
What about some sort of what about like First of Kin as like damage scaling, and then we do that shift to the back line for the Divinity?
Oh my god,
Relentless?
it's Kinhost Carapace Cranberry.
Ah shit. Oh fuck no.
I'm gonna grab spikes. I think we're pretty okay with
I also
it.
think we're pretty safe here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be nasty.
Yeah, it's absolutely Kinhost Carapace.
Oh no.
That would be nasty. I agree.
Trying to play bottom floor here? What are you doing?
Yeah, we don't play bottom floor here. I'm thinking long term. What we want is we will want. Oh yeah, by the way, Reap is worthless here right now, but that's okay. Long term, we will want. We'll want like a.
We will want for nothing.
No, we want to freeze the bounding echoes so that we can land it on this thing.
You wanna fracture that collector there?
Yeah, I do. It's just kind of like it's kind of awkward, but
Yeah, who cares? We take one hit to pyre for like 5 damage because he's got spikes too.
yeah, it's just
cares?
awkward. Our boy doesn't hatch, but it's fine.
You hatch him now,
Yeah, you're right.
and then you can even play one of those Shade Splitters top floor to get that guy within 1 hit, so he doesn't hit us twice.
Ah, look at you thinking.
This is my brain.
Wowee. Yeah, sure.
You want to hear a real quick funny story?
Yeah, go ahead.
that run I told you about before with the 1800 shroud spikes.
Mm-hmm.
A big issue with it was that I only had I only had non-rebel morsels because most of my generation for morsels was
Yeah.
I think I had like some packed morsels. I had one that had removed consume on it. So I was only making uncommon morsels, and I had like 8 spikes in hand. So I was like, I need rebel morsels. I need the combo. I need the combo. So the whole
Yeah.
run was me trying to plink, because that's my only source of rebel morsels. I was trying to plink backliners who had a spell shield in the divinity fight. It didn't work.
Yeah, I've been there, and it's when you're looking at that rubble morsel from Plink, you're going, oh man, this is tough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing.
Does Fracture get the kill there?
Yeah, that's
on the
what I'm
big boy?
trying to figure out real quick. I'm trying to run the maths here.
It's got it because it gives the flies 5 extra damage too. What? Oh my god.
In hindsight on this combat, I should have put the flies in the back, but you know.
Whatever.
It is a shame because we take like 12 from the top floor, I think.
Bullshit.
That
Maybe the
is-
game calculated reap wrong. Nope.
Yeah, maybe. And we took a little more than 12. We took like 22.
Oh, well, it'll be fine.
Died to the melee from the egg. Holy moly. I don't think it's Bogfly Infusion.
I think now we might want an Echo Snare. The Proclamation's
Yeah.
good too for at least
No.
the early to mid game.
I think our big problem is just we don't have enough Echo Generation, and Echo Snare does that. So I would just pick
Okay.
this.
Okay, sounds good.
Hmm.
Is it time for perils this time?
Yeah, I think it's actually pretty slick. Because we'll just use
Oh,
it
that's our scaling plan, dude.
Something like that, yeah.
So here's what we do, right? We take double space upgrades this whole run. The
Uh-huh.
very first egg we play behind Spine Chef, Hatchet, then we transition to playing front egg. The whole
Okay.
time we have front egg, we have the flies in the back, and we are giving them the perils. That's the plan. How do you feel about it?
I think +3 rage per turn might not be enough, but I'm not sure.
So we didn't get Kinhost Carapace, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm thinking like just continue going down the very strange lines pathway here. It's like, what if we put Kinhost Vessel onto the Bog Chrysalis, and then we just had like 6 eggs hitting per round? I think it's really
Okay,
bad.
let me hit you with a different idea, because I had a run recently that went pretty well.
Mhm.
It was it was a pretty, I think it was a pretty much a high roll though, so like, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I had 3 I had Marsh Lord, right?
Uh-huh.
I had Marsh Lord 1, Echo Smith or Shell Smith 2.
Okay.
I had 3 Kinhost vessels. It was one that was duped twice. I
Okay.
forget what I actually infused onto it, but I infused something onto it and then gave it multi-strike, quick, and then I overstacked it with melee weakness stone as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, that sounds
And it was 3
very
of those bad
strange.
boys sitting behind a Marsh Lord. So they hatched very quickly, and then they got like AoE armor from playing etch spells, and then they kind of what I'm trying to say here is that I think I have a newfound respect for Kinho's Vessel. Maybe we go like just insane on eggs. Like we don't even infuse it, we just play Kinho's Vessel as well.
I
That's like the backline answer.
I think Kinho's Vessel. We already have the chef. I think Kinho's Vessel just.
And by backline
sabotages.
answer, I meant like our backline DPS. But yeah, you're right. The removing the crystals is not good.
Yeah, I think we skip this.
Oh, but I did mention before, First of Kin as a potential scaling plan for our eggs.
Yeah,
We could infuse that onto them, but we don't have many consume cards.
First of Kin is worth like 25. I don't know. I don't respect it too much here. I think this is.
Yeah, I think if we had Wurmkin etching, I would push for here, but there's no guarantee we'll see one.
Yeah.
We can find better infusions, I guess.
In hindsight, after seeing this banner, if I had thought about it a little more, I probably would have just pushed for us to go left, since the number of we already have our steel shaft upgrades filled out. You know, I'm not about to damage shield it. Actually, how do you feel about large stoning a train steward there? Probably pretty bad, right?
I don't know.
Like
There's
it's
merit in
nice.
this upcoming fight.
I think we're okay though. Just gotta play. I actually feel like the best thing we could do here is just remove a card. to become stronger.
Yeah, that seems right to me.
I think that our deck's biggest weakness right now is when we have turns where we don't draw infused cards, so it's a good idea to just go remove a Train Steward real quick.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, let's go see the event. Oh, hey, it's Shroud Spike.
Yeah, it is. Oh, plan. New plan.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
New plan. So, it's a 3-step plan.
Uh-huh.
Step one, we play Spine Chief and probably eggs on mid floor, and we do the defensive egg maneuver, right?
Uh-huh.
The egg is endless though, so when it hatches, it comes back. So that's I guess step 2 is hatching the egg. Never mind. 4-step plan. Step 1, setting up the egg and hatching it. Step 2, hatch. Step 3, play it top floor. Step 4, big Shroud Spike to feed the egg top floor. That's our Divinity kill.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it seems fine. I think Shroud Spike is pretty good here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Let's go, baby.
I think that you can probably get away with your game plan being just Shroud Spike a random unit real big, but I looked at the I didn't think you went to +10 or +30 from the temple.
I mean, did we have any spells we could +10 or +30?
There's one choice. We could do it on Mind Collapse, but you know. Yeah.
Oh no, thank you.
It's okay. I'm gonna slap bottom floor here.
You don't want to play mid floor and take a free 7 damage from Talos?
That's a good idea.
Or 8 damage, whatever it is.
I didn't think of that. I was thinking maybe
that's why I'm here.
Thinking we might just do this.
Okay, seems good.
That's a really good turn 1. Because now if we don't want to, we don't have to replay this egg all, but it gets bounding echoes, so it hatches after one play. Oh baby. Yeah, so now it's like, just put the egg down. It's a 1/2.
Hell yeah.
Look at this thing go. If we play this here and play Shade Splitter, it just kills this enemy and hatches.
Hell yeah.
What if we get the big stone?
It doesn't actually kill them because we're losing the reap there.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, does this suck?
Shut up.
I think
This is going really well.
I think we need to refocus in these early combats a little bit.
Okay, here's an idea. You take this bog crystals, you play it top floor.
I think that replaying this bog chrysalis any more times just kills us. I think we have to. Well, like, man, this looks really bad, actually. Okay.
What's your plan?
We need to play 2 fractures down here for sure. We need to put damage on Talos right now.
Okay.
I feel. We're just gonna have to accept this.
We'll have to play like a fracture or 2, or not even a fracture. I don't know what. Maybe put the crystals down here, on the mid floor to make a JO crystal.
Yeah, but it just eats it instantly.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
Unless it dies.
It is like.
Yeah, it doesn't die.
It's never dying. This thing is so tanky.
Yeah.
This thing actually never
him.
dies.
We made him too strong.
Yeah, I think.
I guess you can go 2 fractures into mind, or 2 fractures into mind collapse on that backline crossbowman.
Yeah.
And I think we live.
Yeah, I think we put fractures like this. 1 on Talos, 1 here should be fine. And we mind collapse this guy.
And play the bog crystals on top floor. The end.
I think it's kind of.
It doesn't hatch, so we're gonna get Ember Drained. I don't know how big of an issue that'll be.
Yeah. I think we're just, if we do this, we're just letting enemies that reach top floor escape. But I do think we want to just play it and not let it hatch. Because we'll want to replay it on bottom floor, I think.
This is a fucking mess, dude.
Yeah, this is really bad. I'm not that surprised, though, are you?
I'm shocked.
Okay. So this guy hits us for 8, currently.
Okay, so we can Shade Split, and then Morsel Spike for 1, and then that will Maybe only gets one hidden if we get like a damage morsel. Any morsel that's not the other two fuckers.
Yeah, no defensive morsels. I think we put a Shade Splitter mid and then we can make our choice.
That's fair.
I think it's a little bit better. No, wait, we had the Shade Splitter down here, didn't we? Because this thing's just gonna kill us. We'll draw Mind Collapse, I'm sure it's fine. Alright, I can't, he goes to 4. Yeah, this guy
From
still
four
hits
to
us.
what?
He goes from 2 to 4.
2 to 4. He still gets 2 hits in. That kills us. You can't do it. No, he kills us. You can't do it.
Hang on.
He kills us.
Yeah, why doesn't
He gets 2 hits.
Why doesn't this do 1 more damage?
Because he's eating the reap or whatever.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'll undo this. This is
I always undo this whole run.
Yeah, this one's really
Well-
bad.
Welcome back from vacation, by the way, Voix. Hopefully you're having a great time.
Yeah, I really hate playing Spine Chef is what I'm finding myself feel more and more lately. So I think that we have to just shift our mindset a little bit with this entire combat.
I have an idea, real quick.
Okay.
What if we actually do play mid floor?
I think
Like, it doesn't matter if the Bob Crystals gets hit, and we can kind of like focus on, you know, setting up there instead.
I think what we do
Maybe.
is we play bottom floor and then we just don't replay this fucking Chrysalis.
Oh,
This
that's
thing-
fair, honestly.
We're using this thing as a survivability idea.
I have an idea too.
Huh?
We could play the Bob Crystal's top floor, so we can actually give it time to hatch and then like get some damage on it, rather than just be like a shitty like 2 damage fly.
I think
Right?
it's
You
just-
feeling me there?
I feel like it's always going to be a shitty 2 damage fly. I think that the problem is we need to not... Like, the first enemy, we just kind of have to accept that it's going to go, and we need to stop the future
That's actually
turns.
probably very fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
like
do
what-
that then.
I think this is what we have to do. I should play this in a slightly different order so that we get 1 more reap here. Yeah, because we could get 1 more reap on this enemy. That's okay. I think we do something like this, actually, so that we start killing these waves, and we'll start to see a little less heartache. And I guess we can play the Bog Chrysalis here.
Hell yeah.
I think it's okay. This is one of those runs where halfway through the run we just have to completely change how we're thinking about it.
Mhm.
And it's weird. Yeah, and then we'll just...
This seems to be a lot more preferable. I would even maybe also say maybe Prismal Dust the Spine Chief here.
He gets...
Although it only prevents 4 damage, yeah.
and
never
this
mind.
is pushback, so he gets knocked back behind the flies.
Oh, that's honestly worse, I think.
And it's better for Relentless, I feel. I wanna
The
use
flies, I'm
Fiber.
pretty sure, do more damage per round.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That is worse.
Yo, let's fucking feed this egg, dude.
Yeah, I guess. It's gonna hatch. I think this is going to be a Rubble Morsel, right? Yeah.
He needs it.
Yeah, he hatches, but I don't know, I guess we just make a bunch of fog flies and I don't know, do something. Egg for death. This unit
You can play that fracture mid floor. I think kills the guy.
Thinking about putting fracture here so that we can play Bog Chrysalis again next turn.
That's fucking wild. Hell yeah.
But like, can
Love
we
that.
play?
Love that.
Yeah,
You can play Shade Splitter and that also gets the kill mid floor.
Yeah, and then we have to play. Yeah, so if we do this, right? I didn't actually do the math on that. I just kind of hope. I go like this, and then this egg hatches. We'll take 2 more. Yeah, this is a run that requires you to shift your priorities a little bit in terms of what you care about.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna be fun, but right now I'm kind of hating it.
Don't worry, it's never gonna be fun.
Cool, cool.
There's nothing likable about this run. We just spawn a bunch of 0-5s that we can't make any echoes for and die.
Very cool.
This run sucks.
Listen, let's just find a good unit here.
I think we click on Forever Consumed.
What about a second Shroud Spike?
We need the click cards that are purple.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Fine.
slightly better than Wretch.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, there's Keeper of Echoes.
Yo, that's it. Okay, we go size upgrades. We just scale the fucking. Oh wait, we can just do we can do its infusion onto the egg.
Yeah, or what if
All of the flies get buff.
Here's an interesting idea. Do you think that Keeper of Echoes is worse than Morsel Maker Infusion?
Oh, that's a good question.
Are we gonna reach a point where we're applying +6/+6 per turn with Keeper of Echoes, you think? Well, it has to be +7/+7, otherwise. Morsel
I
Maker.
don't think so.
If we
Honestly,
don't
I don't think so, Voix, because we're probably gonna have to take like space upgrades here to fit multiple like stacks of eggs and or flies, right?
Yeah, this round's probably gonna be draw and then space, or space and then draw, so that we can play the egg twice on a floor and super stack it.
And in that situation, like the ideal draw, we get 6. We play 6 infused cards, right? So that's +6/+6 if we have Keeper of Echoes infusion.
Yeah, you're right.
Whereas just Morsel Maker is 6 every turn consistently.
Yeah. It's pretty strange, but I think it's right. Let's do it.
Hell yeah, we're going to the moon.
Let me take space here.
Sounds good.
I think this run super loses.
Listen, it's about science, Voix. It's something neither of us have done, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm only speaking for myself, I guess, but I have not done this.
I think this is something nobody in their right mind has done while playing this game.
You feeling left here to get some
Yeah.
HP?
I feel like this run actually becomes tolerable as soon as we reach a point where we can play like 4 cards that say infused on them per turn.
Okay.
Oh, Firestone Housing lets us put multi-strike on the egg.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Oh wait, but Hellpact and Umbra, and we have like 4 X cost cards. Yeah, this is a really hard choice.
But they're pretty bad X cost cards, though. The only one that was even like kind of Forever Consumed is cool.
It's nuts.
Right? I wouldn't say it's nuts. I don't know, man.
It's really good. If you play this card at 3 energy, it kills like everything. It does 240.
It doesn't kill everything.
It does 240.
No.
Is that wrong?
Hold on. That's pretty sure that's wrong. It's 180.
180. Why did I do 240 with this?
I don't know why I did 240.
It's a great question. What the hell happened to me? I had Sapwood, I think, on that run. I had a run where I had a problem where I was killing too many enemies with Forever Consumed, and I was failing my scaling because of it. I think that was a run with Wilting Sapwood on it. And I was just having like anyway. Yeah, both of these are insanely good, I think.
I want the flies to succeed in life.
Yeah.
Personally. Right. But I see the value in Hellpact here. But I wanna take housing and look for a double strike.
Yeah.
That seems like a poggier line, if you will.
I guess I should have looked ahead before I agreed. We don't even have a steel chop until after we're already dead.
No, we're not. We're gonna live. It's fine.
Okay. I'm going to remove the card by the name of Train Steward.
That seems correct to me.
We're going to stay. I'm gotta get back in the habit of scrolling through. I feel like the only way there can be no temples on the rest of the run is if there was temple. That's my current hypothesis. I'm gonna grab Decay or 2. You could also make your Relentless plan maybe just this at some point. You ever think about that?
I actually for it scales the flies. Right? If we have a fly stack in the front and a fly stack in the back behind, like, and we have Spine Chef in between, right? Like they bodyguard him for a bit, and he buffs up the ones in the back, so that way when they die, they're stronger.
Do you know the Gordon Ramsay meme where he puts the 2 pieces of bread around the lady and calls her an idiot sandwich?
Idiot sandwich?
Yeah. That's Ron. That's what you
that's
just
a good
described to me.
That's like, yo, we got first off, we have to do it now because that's a great name for the episode. idiot Spine Chef.
All right. I mean, do you want to try Infector 1 here, Splashed?
We may even go Infector 2 for the record, but let's go.
All right. Now, pivot, circle back. We have entered one of those weird places where Morsel Maker is now worse than the other option.
Oh, yeah, wow.
You're
right.
I don't like this run. I'm gonna not take money here. I don't feel like we
Yeah,
want
keep our pack shard. What if we just didn't go to Divinity? What if we on this one we just said, "Oops, we didn't count the shards right."
it.
Sorry, normal Seraphite today.
I'm not taking spikes. We'll die.
I think we can take spikes.
I think we extremely die.
The pyre probably dies, but our units live.
Oh no. Yeah, I'll play these in the right order. Alright, so yeah, the idea behind taking space is we get to play it. It doesn't matter how fast this hatches, basically.
Mhm.
Just had to make sure that was right. Do you think eggs should pass down effects like damage shield and armor? How do you feel about that working how it does?
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel about the same. I guess Morsel Maker gets to go catch top floor here. Are you ready? I'm gonna make the idiot sandwich. There it is, dude.
I'm very happy. This is a great run. I don't care what you tell me.
We're at 45 minutes and we're on combat 4.
Listen, we're gonna be like cruise. Oh, yo, play the bot crystals top floor. The morsel maker will feed him.
Oh god. Oh no.
It's great.
I think that one of the best pickups we could get on this run is intrinsic, actually.
Intrinsic on what?
Bounding echoes, so we just slap it on that egg. Getting this egg infused
Oh, yeah.
is super value.
Mhm.
The problem with the guys in the back, we need these front guys to die.
So we can replay the egg again.
Yeah, like what do we? I guess we just put it here and have it on standby. And then when we need it, we just hatch it and then play it next turn. We use the foresight to go, okay, on the next turn I need my egg back. I'm just gonna...
This deck needs cave-in.
This deck really does need cave-in.
Yeah, we fucking crush him. Look at that.
It's not even
It's
close.
not even close.
I guess the bogflies do scale upwards with chef hitting, right?
Yeah.
They gain 5 every time.
This idiot sandwich is gonna work so well. Do you want me to make the thumbnail for this one?
Yeah, if you want to, you can make me a thumbnail for this.
I'm gonna...
I think that Ancient Resonance is a very strong pickup. And I think that Revenge of the Dangled is also really good here.
It's not a purple card though.
Yeah, it is kind of, because as long as we get it to slay, it is. But it's like we have to put a +10 on it, +10 piercing on it, and then this card's actually really strong. But I don't know, I could go either way here, actually. I feel like this Revenge of the Dangled is a really good candidate for +10 piercing holdover.
I guess you know, when I think about it, right? Like it adds 2 crystals, so it's almost like when it kills something, it's a double purple card.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You go -1, but you get 2 individual pluses, so you get a bunch of value. But I think that Ancient Resonance is also pretty good. It's gonna kill backline and be +1 every time we draw it. Doesn't require any assistance.
In theory, the chef should be killing backline, but I like the idea of us kind of almost like pivoting to just doing the infector route, and then like the reap is like a bonus like secondary option for killing backline if we need it.
I don't know what the hell we're doing here. I'll be honest with you. I think either one. What do you want?
I like Resonance a little because we can play when there's no units on the floor.
Yeah, it makes sense too. Crucible Extension.
No.
What if
The idiot sandwich is already big enough. There's no room.
If we freeze Prism Retrieval, and then we could draw it whenever.
Or like we can not play the egg, and then we can like have Prism Retrieval frozen, and then when we need egg most, it'll come in our time of need.
Sounds horrible. Let's just say Crucible Extension.
Why? What does that even do? Besides being purple.
It's purple.
It's expensive purple though, for like what's gonna probably be a. I mean, I guess if we can play it, we I don't know. Maybe we value Stone Holdover and we just keep playing egg over and over again on like mid floor.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. How are we doing on purple density? I mean, it's decent. We could probably get away
Yep.
with skipping this. Yeah.
I kind of like the prism retrieval idea.
Hate
I
the
don't.
prism retrieval idea.
Okay, then let's skip them.
I think it's just like it's just worse than playing the unit. We're wasting so much on getting prism retrieval, and we're like, oh boy, prism retrieval.
That's fair.
I really want to go to the trinket shop here actually because I feel like this is Wurmkin is a clan that has like 15 insane relics. There's so many strong relics here.
Is there a specific spell we needed upgraded like or what's even on the other side? I didn't look at the thing. I'm too busy making this idiot sandwich.
Spell shot, money, and pyre health.
Yeah, we don't need spell upgrades too desperately, right? So
it's like,
I'm down.
That are nice for it. -1s are never hated, and like we could do things like double stack here is fine.
I like the trinket shop. I think that, and we get removals too, which is nice.
First we peep this. No intrinsic, but there is a spell chain. Do we actually have something for Karuska? No, we don't have an extract card. Soul Crushing Guilt, I guess. So base
not
charge,
that great though.
Yeah, base charge is okay. It's actually pretty good because it gives us 2 on every floor, right?
Yeah, seems fine.
Yeah, I think it's
probably worth the money.
Train Steward. Logically speaking, the next card we would probably get rid of is Soul Crushing Guilt, but I feel deep down in my bones that that is a wrong choice.
Yeah, I do as well.
I think it's Mind Collapse.
I agree with this. Mind Collapse is about to become not very good, so that seems fair.
So let's do this. Let's buy base charge. Let's go over here. Let's do our infusion. And see what we're looking at. 6 HP. Wow. So we have 40 pack shards. How do you feel about going to 50 here? I think I feel pretty good about going to 50.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I like to do +10 piercing here onto Mind Collapse.
That's a good backline answer. Although, if we could do it on Resonance and do holdover on it, and that can be like our permanent backline solution.
I think that the Mind Collapse is more like. I feel like
I've had pretty good success with Resonance, right? If you have 4 crystals on the floor, that's +20, and then the True Stone gives +30 in piercing, which kills all backline.
Everything. Yeah, I like the Mind Collapse because it's more of a way to just cheat more energy on because we're not taking energy, we're taking draw. But
That's very fair too.
I think Resonance is also decent.
What do you think we need more of? Right, like energy or killing backline? Because like these flies are kind of working, but I feel like in the actual Divinity wave, they're gonna die a lot faster than we give them credit for. And by that, I mean like we're giving them too much credit, I guess.
It takes 8 hits to kill the 2 flies in front, though. They have 3 damage shield each. Like they're really tanky.
That's fair.
I think it's better to go Mind Collapse here. I don't think
let's do it then.
I think the backline answer is not something we need because we have the egg.
Sounds good.
Alright, Caverns. I will pay this 50 gold and then we'll start trading health.
Okay.
Darn. Huh. That's like almost certainly gonna be worth.
Yeah.
We could have done 75, but there's no reason not to have done 75, I suppose. Alright. Let's go. Are you starting to feel that, like, oh god, is this gonna win feeling?
I'm starting to feel not yet. I still feel like this loses. But I can imagine like one like just crazy nuts thing we're not thinking about that puts us over the edge.
I'm not going to take this trial.
That's fair. Do not take this trial. That one guardian man is gonna fucking ruin us.
Oh yeah. This is generally a pretty bad combat for us because egg damage shield doesn't do well here.
Could play mid floor if you're worried about or even top floor if we're worried about not being set up in time for that big man.
I think we still want to play bottom because our game plan is still Reap for a while at least.
Okay.
We have to have Ancient Resonance on this turn, so it's free.
Oh, that's true.
Ancient Resonance immediately paying out very well. Yeah, I wasn't looking. Did this double dip? Did this double dip?
Did what double dip?
No, it didn't. Wait, how much health?
Oh, are you saying did the thing get a buff and then hatch and get a buff again?
Yeah, I don't think it did, right? Because there's no way it would get to 16. But why does this have 16?
The 8. Oh, it gets +5 and 8 from the infusion.
Yeah.
Then it got +6 at the end of the turn.
Uh-huh.
And then the flies have 5 HP normally.
They have 5 HP normally?
Pretty sure they're 05 units.
I thought they were 01s. Something's not adding up here, I feel like.
I think they're
Oh,
05s.
good. They are 05s? Wow. That's really strange to me.
Is that weird?
But, like, these are... It shows 06 here, right?
Where?
Oh, the flies
well, the
are
egg,
05.
the
The egg
egg,
is 01. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. That was
He knows it.
I was losing my mind there for a sec. We can catch this collector, right?
I think so, right?
And we just throw fracture at it, but like, do we die for doing that? That's more of the question.
Oh, we might. Maybe you should put fracture on the. Well, I guess hold on. Let's shade splitter first on this floor and see how it looks. I guess.
16.
I think you should fracture the big man, just so we don't die.
I agree.
You know what is money?
Yeah, we don't need it in the next ring, particularly. This floor just kills what? Oh, because of the chef, he just kills everything for us. That's right.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
we have forever consume now. Maybe we should have killed that guy before.
Yeah, it's like you can't know we're gonna draw it though.
Yeah.
This is self-made harpy. We'll need to probably keep playing Bog Chrysalis. We're not gonna cheat self-made harpy.
Stall.
Get him.
Want a mind clap somewhere?
Kill this guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, as well feed the egg. It's weird because
you got a prison retrieval, one more shield somewhere.
Yeah, one more shield somewhere. True. Weird because the eggs, it's just weird. I think that, you know, I don't feel like I need to go any further on that one.
Yeah,
that's
weird. That does cover everything, I think. You're right. What do you think is the nuts thing we need? Because I feel like, I mean, like, multi-strike might just get there then. If we hit multi-strike, we might just win. But I'm not super confident that's the only answer. That's the only thing we need to put this over the top.
I'm not really sure. Our floor is going, like, +24 every round or something crazy like that. I think that the thing that this run would do pretty well with is just, like... It's gonna sound kind of weird, but like, what about cannibalize?
Oh, so we can kill our flies and play the egg again?
Yeah, like being able to refresh our flies seems like it might be the big idea that we want to be able to pivot around.
Interesting idea.
You can just call it stupid, because I know it's stupid.
It's a good idea. Look at how well this is working. Look at how well this is working right now. All I see is double strike when we get there.
I'm pretty sure that in the Divinity, if we just put, like, we hatch 2 eggs on the top floor. Oh my god, what if we duplicate the egg for the Divinity? And we can...
Shut up. Stop talking. Echoes of the past. Echoes of the past, dude. We make the egg so big with damage. Don't take Return Soul, you coward. I know you want it. I know you're looking at it. But think about Echoes of the past.
Yeah, but think about Return Soul, though.
Fuck.
This card is insane.
Yeah, okay, you know, you can just take it and be a coward, I guess. But think about if you get a big echo on one of our eggs.
I'm thinking about it.
Actually, it's not that good. Never mind, take Return Soul. It's only like 30 damage.
What if we hold over the Echoes of the Past, though?
I don't even think that's that good, though.
We generate a lot of Echoes.
Yeah, we need to find holdover, and from this point on, we're going to, like, I think a lot of steel shops, probably, to get that last upgrade for the egg.
Yeah, I guess we can take Return Soul.
I think it's if we're trying to win, which I really want to do here, I think Return Soul is the better pick.
Yeah, it's just so good for holdover also. Hey, engine upgrades.
Oh,
good.
we should have Ember Forged onto the fucking flies,
Oh my
dude.
god, we
They would have made so much energy.
gaining like 10 energy a turn. And then you just remove, consume, holdover, a shroud spike.
There you go. That's it.
I'm gonna pick engine upgrade.
A little worried about it making a floor that we need big small, but I think that's we just play a top floor. It's fine.
Yeah. I want to go right here because we have no money.
Seems fair.
And there's a pretty good option to duplicate. We could also go
Do
left
not
and just...
dupe the egg.
Oh,
I refuse to allow you to dupe the egg.
Duplicate return soul.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We can also just go left for removal and artifact, but then we have to answer what are we removing. It's like, I guess Shade Splitter.
Yeah, the deck's actually pretty
We could
thinned out, I
we could
guess.
cut Shroud Spike. That kind of sucks.
That's fair.
I like these two. It's
Okay.
interesting either way. I feel like you can do either one.
I think I like left then for the free
Yeah.
artifact too.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like if we hit one of the crazy Wurmkin artifacts, this run gets really strong also. I'm gonna do Shroud Spike in one Shade Splitter here, unless you... Actually, maybe Shelter is better to cut.
Yeah, I think Shelter's time to go.
Look at this.
Sad, but you know.
Okay. We're gonna remove consume spells, but you know, Shelter is pretty low impact, and we really just need to stabilize. Soul Crushing Guilt. I know it's gonna have its hero moment.
I believe in it.
And we
No.
removed Shroud Spike.
What fools? Our hubris.
Did you want to take Teeth of Gold there?
Nah, I was pretty fine with Vapor Funnel.
Yeah. I'm gonna put in.
You want a Bounding Echoes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we're effectively at 75 currently. We don't have to take Spell Chain unless there's something that's worth spell chaining. Return Soul is pretty good to spell chain. We could...
I in the past I've had, it's not a good deck for it, but I've had good luck with going shoot, don't tell me engine upgrade. I have a cost down and Twin Stone engine upgrade, and that's been pretty cool. But I don't think we need it. How are we doing shard wise? Like, do we need to take this?
We don't need to take one of these, so I think we're better off not.
Okay, I think we don't. I think we can get better use out of our shards later then.
I agree. Let's just go.
Sounds good.
Actually, we can buy a -1 while we're here. Well, was it like 60 gold? I think 25 is fine to give up. We can just throw a -1 on Fracture.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Or doesn't matter too much. We'll just do it like that. The 25 gold shouldn't make the difference. If we miss multi-strike by 25 gold, we can just
restart the run.
Yeah, just give up. Okay, we have pretty consistently good turn 1 now, I feel.
I also feel good about it.
I was thinking about it too. I think we want to put the first egg behind, maybe?
I can understand the logic there. It outputs more damage if we do it that way.
Yeah, I don't know if it really matters all that much, but it's like 15 permanent damage on the chef, so...
I like it. I don't think the chef matters too much, because once we play the second fly, he's okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Did you see the comment chain last week that was asking why I call him chef instead of chief?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, someone pointed that out in the Discord today, and it was a pretty funny comment chain to me, because someone was like, hey, what's the joke? I don't understand. And someone else was like, yeah, the joke is that chief and chef sound similar.
And then someone else was like, sorry, I don't speak Russian. That's one probably most people won't understand.
Yeah, it's a stream joke right there. But no, it's just like, it did give me a moment of like, damn, maybe I should get some new material. Or maybe I have already peaked in terms of comedy.
You're doing great. I don't think you need new material. Although, what do I know, I guess.
I'm trying to get him to be complacent. I'm on to you.
Okay.
Unlucky that the Arcus went bottom there. Would have been a good turn for us to slam a bunch of Reap onto him there. But, I mean, it's not really necessarily unlucky, I suppose. It just sucks.
Boy, this sounds really interesting, but I'm really working hard on this idiot sandwich picture.
Yeah, yeah.
It's it's basically done.
That was fast.
I've gotten pretty good at MS Paint.
Do you do your thumbnails in MS Paint?
Well, I mean, I do like these shitty pictures I make for them in MS Paint. I feel like it adds an extra layer of quality in a sense.
Very impressive. I feel like my biggest battle in YouTube is thumbnails. They're hard, and I never really feel like I'm.
Well, I mean, let me just cut you off there real quick, Voyix. I mean, you and me are both, I would say, artistically challenged to a severe degree.
Yes, true.
So yeah, I do feel you there.
Yeah, it's like my real big problem is that I never really plan ahead for things like this. Are we about to get extremely killed here, you think? I guess
we got this.
This floor just kind of beats the shit out of Arcus, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gets to the free 200, and then like the bottom floor's gonna fuck him up too. It's great. Honestly, you might want to soul crushing guilt him up there too. I know it takes away some damage, but it gives us like 3 extra turns.
Yeah, you're right. But
he gets his ass just kicked.
Yeah, he has no chance. But my big problem is like the art that I had done is very good. However, you know,
let me preempt. Let me get a guess here, right? You kind of want to avoid making different series now because you feel like any other series you make, the art has to live up to the art you already have for like the Monster Train series, and I guess to a lesser extent it doesn't exist yet, but the Final Fantasy series.
Yeah, well, the more the problem is, I want to release Griftlands is coming up, and I want to play Griftlands and do YouTube stuff for it. But I didn't realize Griftlands was releasing on the 1st until like yesterday, and so it's like, oh man, hey, can you make me a thumbnail and have it done in 4 days? It's kind of, you know.
I mean, you could always. It's probably what everyone else who doesn't know how to do art is doing, but you could just like Google an image of the game and like the first like. Some of their promotional material for the game, you just take that picture and then like put your stupid purple V on it.
That's probably what I'm going to do.
And the thumbnails aren't permanent. You can always be like, after if the series does well, you can be like, hey, 10 episodes in, like Retro Ranger, can you make me a thumbnail for this, by the way? So it's fine. All right,
Cranberry.
What's up?
You want to take Symphony of the Soul here?
Is your premise here that we are going to use it to stack a lot of damage shield on the last fly in the big fly floor?
Yeah.
I don't like that very much, but we have Prismal Dust, so it might not be the worst, but it's not that good. I think we're better off taking Blazing Bolts.
It's fucking awful. But like, imagine if it works.
I think it has Extract 5, dude. We need those crystals for the flies.
It's really bad.
We can't afford to take that JO crystal turn off.
Like maybe we can if we get the infusion on it. I don't know. I think it's really bad. Probably. What if it's sick? God, but what if it's sick though? I'm gonna press skip now.
Okay, I sent you the picture, by the way. It's
right,
done.
Let me have a look. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good.
There you go.
I'm gonna take draw here.
And now that I'm done and I'm not distracted anymore, you have my full attention, Voyix. What are we doing?
I don't know. There's something about an idiot sandwich.
Hey, we made it to the steel shop.
Yeah, we did. That's incredible. Hey, it's quick.
There's an argument for quick here, I think, right? It's like not the worst upgrade in the world, but I think we do need to find multi pretty desperately.
Yeah, I think the multi-strike is the only thing worth taking. We have to take 25 at this shop.
Hmm.
Oh,
You want to put this on Prismal or on Forever Consumed?
I want to put it on Ancient Resonance.
I kind of like that True Stone plan though for Resonance. If we go to the spell shop on the last section, we can take the True Stone and go Holdover instead.
I'd
I
rather
don't know how
hold
good that
over-
is.
I'd rather hold over Forever Consumed, really.
Really?
I mean, in the worst case, it's a free infused card, and sometimes it gets to do like 90 damage to an enemy.
That's fair. I can respect that.
Also, we're probably going left at the next one, away from the magic shop. I'm not certain though. I would probably just do this.
That also, I was gonna say Nexus is also a pretty good choice.
And then we'll be at a nice even 100. Roll the steel shop real quick. Okay.
Yo. Okay, this might work.
So if this run wins, this run is winning entirely because we're having 4 triggers of Morsel Maker Essence going off per turn, and sometimes it's like 8 even. We're gaining like 40 or so, around 40 to 50 in terms of stats every turn through Morsel Maker
Shut
Essence.
up.
Oh hey, for the greater good's pretty fun.
Ruffle! Ruffle! We just gave him double strike. Dude, 4 upgrades on a Bog Chrysalis.
Alright. Oh, wait, we just do the sap.
Yes,
yeah.
sap! Yes!
Yeah, we just do the sap.
Holy shit.
Huh. Yeah, because that would...
We can play top floor. Boys, we can play top floor.
I think
We probably don't still. I don't know, but like we could play top floor and then we don't have to worry about sweep.
I don't think the sap is as good as we may want it to be because the eggs aren't gonna die for a long time.
But Voix, it wins relentless, like to an extreme degree.
I guess it does just drop like 24 sap.
And that's not taking into account. We'll probably like some of the flies die and we replay the egg again.
Yeah, okay.
And then that egg hatch and puts 12 more sap on.
Yeah, okay.
This is okay. This is I got the tingles now, Voix. This is it. It's happening.
This is certainly something. What the heck are we doing with the chef here?
Yeah, definitely Infector too.
Interesting that he has similar health numbers at this point. Like the stats are very similar, which makes it pretty okay if you splash, I feel. Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty sure it's Infector 2 to scale the flies faster. That's the biggest issue is that we take like 2 turns to ramp up our damage onto the waves, and bad things could happen in those 2 turns. Don't take the trial.
I think it's free, isn't it?
We have to play top floor then though.
No, we don't though. We can play mid floor.
How do we kill the birds top floor then? We need to get like one of our good spells to do so.
They died
We could get like a really.
And we have Pyro.
They still detonate. We have Firewall. That's true.
We
take 20 at most.
Well, the first wave is 15.
But then a second wave shows up.
Yes,
Oh, you want to play mid floor?
Yeah, or I think that this trial has a lot of ways where it's absolutely okay.
Okay, fine.
If we draw.
I guess you are. I guess you are right. With Vapor Funnel, the absolute worst case scenario is we take 20 damage.
Yeah.
If we play bottom floor, so I know I can be sold.
Yeah, I think.
And you get to pick one off here too.
Yeah, I think we can play bottom floor pretty comfortably here.
I don't hate the mid floor play either, but because we can play mid floor, we can play mid floor. Spine Chief. We play egg behind. Spine Chief. It detonates for 20 damage on the Chief, but then we just play the egg in front next turn. Oh, we don't have room.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
We pick one of them off with Fracture.
Yeah, that's fine then.
I think it's okay. Here, let's do these in the correct order this time. We'll do like this for once in my life. Yeah.
We don't even get Ember Drain because he's sapped. This is Voix. This is incredible. I'm so excited for this run now.
Watch it just die right here. Alright. Minecraft kills 2. Yeah, we kill all of these. Wow, what the hell? This 4 dies?
I don't even know how.
I guess these
Oh,
guys...
yo, the reap. That's why the infector plus reap bonus.
Yeah, and also this floor, if it's like, this is 164 damage here on the front enemy. A lot
There
of
you go.
damage.
This is incredible.
This is something else. Yeah, so we'll put this here. Unfortunately, the
Yeah,
sap makes no difference.
Yeah.
You know, I guess we could have put this on the top floor then. That would have been interesting.
What, the engine upgrade?
No, the bog crystal is on the top floor since it makes no real difference down here to play it right now. You could just pop it.
Oh, that's fair. But you can still go fracture, return soul fracture, and then mind collapse and kill all of them up there. Although I guess we missed the collector then.
I'm gonna put engine upgrade in mid floor.
Fine. You can if you're willing, you can just take the 1 5 damage hit to get the collector, which I think is worth it for the money.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Thinking about if there's a way that you can catch, like, somehow magically kill one more enemy off of that, but there isn't. Yeah, this run is certainly... This is not where I expected us to end up. I can tell you that.
I'm thrilled. I am thrilled about the... Because I have not gotten Sapstone to actually be useful yet. And this seems like the literal most, like, actual optimal Sapstone build. Like, I'm sure you can, just add more and more onto this to make it better, but, like, I struggle to see, like, how you make this stronger.
Yeah, I mean, I think that instead of Morsel... that dude took his time to die. I think instead of Morsel Maker Essence, you just do the infusion one, but other than that...
Yeah, that would have been better, but, whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Isn't too bad. Didn't really think about the Infector pivot when we were talking this one through, though.
Me neither.
I want a Soul Crushing Guilt here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can play... How many of the Shade Splitters can you play first?
Uh...
Well, it doesn't matter no matter what, because you get the thing anyway. Never mind.
Yeah, and then we can just go on up here. Do a little peril action. Guilt them and then pop one of these guys. Yeah. This one might have been one for double space, but I don't know.
I think it's sufficient.
We put 4.
You gonna try to kill that fly so we can get that bog crystals down again?
I don't think we can. I think
yeah, you're right.
Our best play is probably just 4x Prismal Dust here.
Seems fine.
I don't know which boss it is, but I don't think it matters. This is like the late game of the Reap strategy too, where you have every card in your deck infused and you always are able to inspire. And the strategy actually doesn't feel so terrible. It's the nice part of the run.
This is the most fuck shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Got some purple cards there, but they're not very good ones.
Yeah, Soul Cripple is okay, but I don't.
We're a little pinched on energy though.
Yeah, it's like too many 2-cost spells. This is just a skip.
I agree. Purple Spike.
I think Ember Cash is pretty okay.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair, actually. Yeah, sure.
I don't know if it actually does anything, but it's not negative either. Like, it's just fine.
Give it a cost down and it'll be sufficient. Like, it'll.
Even paying 1, I mean, it's better than playing Shade Splitter, right?
That is also true, so fair.
Which way you want to go here?
Do we need a duplication?
I don't know, what if we made another egg?
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, because, like...
That is.
I mean, if we make another egg and we just put... we play 1 egg bottom floor, 1 egg top floor. This is the thing, right? With an infused egg, it costs 1 echo to hatch it. So for no maintenance other than 1 card draw, we can drop like 6 bogflies top floor and just let them start scaling.
Voix, I'm sorry, I had inspiration to add more stuff to the thumbnail. So give me, keep going, keep going. But I gotta do something here.
I'm gonna go ahead and make another egg then. If you have.
Oh yeah, definitely do the egg. Definitely do the egg. Okay. That sounds great.
Oh, a Chain of Gems is interesting.
It's more damage shield, right?
Yeah. Hard part here is removals. I think it's pretty safe to say Soul Crushing Guilt can go.
Yeah, with the sappy eggs, I agree. And then probably the Shade Splitter.
Yeah, probably just a Shade Splitter.
Maybe the Bounding Echoes, because almost every other card in here is infused. Like, there's not much else for it to hit. Like, the first intrinsic one is good, but, like, the second one is, like...
Yeah, you're right. There's nothing
It's Mind Collapse, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. I'll buy Chain of Gems.
Chain and then reroll seems good.
Reroll. Ah, hey.
You did ask for Mind Jacks a while ago.
Yeah.
But,
Decayed Decoy is pretty cool, too. And Serrated Mandibles. Like, all three of these are pretty good.
I don't think it matters too much. We might even be better off just taking, like,
I think
removals. Although, even then, it's not that good. I don't know.
Oh, 7. Chef is 3. Mind Jacks is, like, it's nice, but it's not quite what we would want here. Because, like, what Mind Jacks would do if we had one more space is let us play 3 eggs with the chef, but not quite.
Nah, we can't do that because the thumbnail's only gonna have room for 2 eggs.
Okay. Just leave this. Duplicate the egg first. Go to 100, nice and easy. There's another multi-strike here in case you want it. And it's like, we probably are just buying one of these because it's better than removing 2 cards. What 2 cards do you want to remove? It doesn't really feel super important. Let's take Decayed Decoy, I feel.
Yeah, sure.
I bet we couldn't buy both Serrated Mandibles and Decayed Decoy, but, you know.
Sometimes that's just how it is.
Yeah. Alright. No order problems from Chain of Gems. That's my goal. I feel like there's a world where Chase Seraph maybe beats us down too, because we're kind of robbing the game here. Oh, hey, we drew both eggs. That's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
And he still plays in the wrong order. You could have had +1 if you played a Shade Splitter first. We missed an Echo, throwing the run. I'm gonna play both eggs down here real quick so that we just sap this floor to 0. Although, it doesn't really matter. We're not losing damage shield for it.
I mean, you can go Chief first. I don't think it matters too much, right?
Yeah, I don't think it matters too much.
Yeah. They all get actually sapped to 0 for doing this.
Yeah, but like the loss of health on this thing doesn't matter, and the damage shield doesn't matter because it hatches anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's better just to put the scaling down here. I don't know. The decision.
I don't think anything matters.
Yeah, it's like Chase Seraph might steal this from us, is what I would say is worth being afraid of, but I don't know.
I don't even think so, dude. We're gonna sap it so much. I'm pretty sure that it won't matter. Like, I know it's removing half the sap every turn, but I think we'll be fine still.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow him around and throw eggs at him until he dies, I guess. Gonna hunt his bitch ass down and throw eggs.
Sounds like a solid plan.
He's gonna take some Reap as well. I feel like the only thing that I'm really worried about is Chase Seraph. I don't feel like the Divinity has much of a chance here. And I guess we actually just lose our next turn. Oh, wait. Mind Collapse saves the day.
Thank you, Mind Collapse.
Thank you, Mind Collapse. They don't drop our eggs now. Great news. And we don't just kill this floor for free, which is a bit of a shame. Gotta like play a card or something, I guess. Can I fit another egg down here? I can.
Don't you want to put it on Seraph?
Yeah, I'm gonna put one up here.
Okay.
I'm just kind of clicking cards. Like this is where our eggs start to die because they lose damage shield as well, and then we just replay them because yeah, with
endless.
With 2 eggs, we're just doing some weird shit. That's really what's going on here. At this point, we have entered the territory of we're doing some weird shit. I don't.
That's what we set out to do, for the record.
Yeah, like this run is an absolute success, no matter what happens. It's a shame. It's a shame that we didn't pick. Actually, maybe Morsel Maker Essence has looped back around to being better because, like, now we're getting value
Oh,
on
because
3
we're playing on
floors.
separate floors. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Like,
great.
what the hell, dude? We just have like 7 flies on every floor.
I don't think that the Morsel Maker Essence is like, wow, this is broken, but I gotta say it might be one of the biggest sleepers for good essences.
It's like, it's not broken, but it's fine, right? Like and sometimes when you have a run like this, it's crazy where you're getting, I don't know how much are we getting out of it? Because on this turn we're getting 7, 13, 15. We're getting like 90 plus 90 plus 90 across our train here because of this essence. So like it has its good times for sure. My big problem I run into with bog flies though is, are we missing an egg? Where's our other egg?
Now you got eggs
Where's the second one?
right there. It's on the floor still. Didn't hatch.
Ah, I meant to.
It blends in so well.
That's really good that it doesn't hatch. I didn't think about the fact that we played 2 of them up here, but it's good because we're gonna need one next turn, but not be able to play it. We can just hold them, I guess. Just fracture this guy. I'm gonna wait and hatch that one ready. I think that Seraph just stands no chance against these floors, but maybe he can sneak this one away from us. I don't think Seraph stands much of a chance though, because we're just gonna, we're gonna drop the egg and hatch it on him, like right away. So yeah, he's really doomed. Yeah, this run is very doomed for Seraph, and I felt like Seraph was the one that would be worth being afraid of as well.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's great. I put Idiot Sandwich 2.0 in the chat, by the way, there for you.
All right. Oh yeah. Excellent.
That's the stuff right there for you.
Yeah, that's excellent. I'm just gonna use that. I'm probably not even gonna put any branding on it or anything. I'm just gonna put that as the thumbnail.
I think it's a pretty good one.
I think that's real. I mean, who wouldn't?
Right?
This episode feels very different from every other episode of Co-op to me somehow.
It's felt as weird as like the vintage, the classic channel song Animus of Speed. It's that, but it's like if that run was like actually good.
That run was good. It won.
Fair.
No double egg turn 1. It's a little sad. Hey, check this out. I'm gonna play these in the right order this time.
Yo, misplay alert.
No
Psych.
misplay alert. I do think we want to put the shot down first, though.
Okay.
He's better to go first. And then this one can go behind, I guess.
Yep, seems good.
And just throw a fracture at this idiot. And I want this up here. Or do you think we need +1 energy next turn? I guess it doesn't hurt.
Yes, it's fine.
I think it's fine anyway. Hey, this sap is permanent. Okay. Yep.
Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, tick, tick, tick. I agree. Up here, I guess, next.
I don't think it matters too much.
This is a run, by the way, made entirely possible by young Hardenhal.
Hardenhal definitely, but honestly, I think the Sapstone's a bigger player here. But they're both helping out.
You would not be doing the endless strategy anyway. Oh, hey, that morsel just died.
Fuck.
Yeah, Hardenhal. What I have found is that Hardenhal leads to some of the weirdest runs of my life. Such a strange relic. This looks bad, but then we just put these 2 idiots on them and they lose all of their attack and die.
You want to play them top floor now so we can play them again mid floor?
Yeah. You got it. You want to come down here and just like fracture this thing? Oh yeah, that's right. Our
Yeah.
chef also applies
Loves
reap
this.
yeah,
He's
that's
having a
right.
great time.
I forgot. He also like I forgot he's also Reap Chef, but because we got Decayed Decoy, we basically have Infector 2, Reap 2 here.
Pretty sick.
You know, got it not necessarily like I didn't get it confirmed, but I saw people say that the mini bosses got nerfed. You see that? They
In
lost like
in the patch?
yeah, but with like it wasn't written. I don't think they just lost 100 health.
Can I be honest with you, boys? I have never actually learned what their stat numbers are.
Yeah,
All I
me
just know is that
neither.
they're big and I have to kill them.
Yeah, I also didn't know their stat numbers, but I was like, huh, these numbers seem different, don't they?
Hmm.
The answer is like, yeah, but also,
Who cares?
yeah, it doesn't make a huge difference. I don't think it's a number worth like paying super close attention to, because usually on a run you either kill these guys comfortably or get run down.
Yeah.
How do you feel about
I
keeping this
Prismal
egg
dusting
alive?
on. I think you want to Prismal dust the spine sheaf and then replay the egg's bottom floor next turn.
I'm worried about this Inquisitor, but yeah, I think we should drop this either way. Right at the top floor. Top floor is gonna do a lot of damage to the boss for us. Like that's
Not
gonna
that much. Only hitting like 30. I mean, right now they're only hitting 30 each. I guess they're gonna grow each turn.
yeah, they're gonna make it to big numbers pretty quickly. Yeah, when you're getting, you know, 30-30 a turn or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Do we have any room to play the second egg?
No, I think we're out.
Oh, whatever.
Fine. He's done his job.
I would be a little worried about the mini boss here. Like he didn't get any sap on him, so he's gonna potentially get to the pyre.
Yeah, I don't think it's that scary.
I don't think it's that scary either, but it's like something to watch out for.
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled a little bit. I think this top floor just does a really... I'm not doing the math, but each of these guys does like 66, so they're gonna crush. Oh, this floor's scary. Yeah, he's dead. We can worry about this problem. I think he just might.
I think he just reaped the floor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, you're right. You are correct. And piercing stops us from killing this enemy. Yeah, wow, this run is really just no big deal at all.
Yeah, it is just kind of cruise control.
The thing that's really, this is another run though that I feel like, cause we had a moment of defeat, and you know, misplay alert, but I think we would have lost the first playthrough of the Talos combat either way. This is a run that's a good illustration of having to shift your priorities midway through the run.
Yeah.
It had to pivot the role of Bogfly Cocoon in the early game and what he did in the mid and late game.
Wasn't that the ring before Talos?
It was on
Where
Talos.
Was it on Talos? Okay,
It was
whatever.
on Talos. We should just draw another egg next turn or something. I don't know.
You could just play this egg now. You got it.
Yeah, and do have the space. He died. Intentional, by the way. Definitely meant to do that.
Yep.
The Chain of Gems, in hindsight here, now for your future reference, if you're ever playing a run of Monster Train, and on that run you're playing Endless Bogfly Cocoon, and your secondary is Umbra, and you're offered this relic, Chain of Gems, you can know from this run, it's not that good. Because the Chain of Gems, it doesn't really... you just get it on the egg that hatches, and then hatches and sends the damage shield away, right? Because the turn that egg dies and hatches into 2 new Bogflies, your Chain of Gems has to be used. So I guess actually it could be good.
It's good. It's good if you don't have the hull. If you don't have a hardened hull.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good if you're not turn 1 hatching them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's actually something to take away. You're dead as hell, right? Yeah, super dead.
Yeah, he's unbelievably fucked, dude. He has no units. Each floor has like 40 sap on it. Like he's fucking toasted.
I didn't even look at the sap.
He's got 156 HP. He's dead like 10 times over on each floor.
Yeah, the most interesting narrative on this run is the way that Morsel Maker Essence was best into worse into best again.
Yeah.
Like it's the way that this run played out is very interesting. It's also the first time in a really long time that I've made really good use of the damage shield 3 essence or
Yeah, it's a
upgrade rather.
yeah.
Well, we did
It's
it,
a good one.
cranberry.
I think on if a plus 25 is good for you on a unit, probably damage shield 3 is better. It's kind of the takeaway there, at least for me.
I don't think it's necessarily better. You'll see. You saw on that combat we just played all of those bogflies at the back. Like the damage shield 3 for the long term survivability was really bad because they pinged off all their damage shield on spikes.
Well,
But
fuck them.
on when you have a unit that you're replaying a lot, it's really good to just refresh the damage shield.
Mhm.
New personal best for resolve triggers, by the way.
I wonder why.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, huh? All right, Cranberry. Would you like to say a few words while I bring up the general the challenge?
Sure, no problem. Hey, if you watch this video, which would be pretty weird if you didn't watch it and we're at this point in it.
Yeah, some
Uh,
people probably click that.
yeah, maybe. But hey, thanks for watching. Hopefully you press the like button. It's really good for algorithm stuff, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Leave a comment about how how amazing this run was. I think this is a bell-worthy run.
I agree.
I think this is a bell-worthy run. If you're watching and you haven't pressed the bell, consider it. It's a good one. Um, hopefully Voyix remembers my thumbnail.
I
Last
put
time I
a
came up with a good video name idea, he just iced me.
I put a note next to the challenge link. Thumbnail from Cranberry.
Okay.
I got you this time. Yeah. Also in the description will be links to check out Cranberry. He might be live. You gonna be live after this?
This comes out Saturday. I think so, probably.
Okay. You can go say, "Hey Cranberry, that egg run was real weird." And yeah, YouTube link as well. You can check out his great thumbnails, and we'll see you next week for more of this. Goodbye.
Goodbye.